Data centers require a lot of energy. So if you're looking to reduce your company's carbon footprint, they are a great place to start. David Owen, a distinguished engineer at Juniper, just published a day one green paper on how to affect power efficiency in your data center. So David, can a data center be green?
So yes, Rick, data centers can definitely be greener. And an analogy I like to use is like the greening of transportation, specifically like the automobile. First you have to measure, where you're at today and what your options are. So like for automobiles, they started measuring gas mileage and efficiency. And in the data center, we started measuring power distribution efficiency, such as like transformers, UPS, et cetera. And then, what we found is when we introduced, like in the automobile, we introduced the hybrid automobile, which turned out to be very efficient. And what's very similar is like the EcoMode UPS or other battery-backed hybrid power distribution systems. These are much higher efficiency and better on energy use. However, additional improvements are hard to come by now because we've done so much work. So to get further improvement, if you look at the automobile industry, they've shifted to electric. Okay, so now data centers really need to answer back and how to improve the efficiency beyond the physical limitations.
Very cool. So what kinds of solutions do you see in our near future then?
Yeah, so going back to my analogy, transportation, if we think of the movement of data is basically the transportation of data using energy. If we think at this level, a data center is hosting equipment to move data. Okay, so getting back to the measurement aspect, automobiles, they provide instruments to show the energy use and even the ability to select modes of operation to optimize the energy use. So we have to do the same for our equipment and for the data centers and make it easy for users to optimize the energy use of the data center. Juniper will be improving, the visibility of energy use on its systems and provide suggestions in the future.
That's awesome, David. So any final thoughts?
Yeah, as a final thought, the biggest energy reduction that I'm aware of would be the reducing energy for cooling. EVs have a big advantage here because they are moving and operating in open air and easily remove heat. Data centers are enclosed. 30 to 35% of the energy is needed just to remove the heat that's produced by the equipment. Using alternative cooling, like liquid cooling technologies, can reduce the energy to say 5 or 10%. And that would be a 20 to 30% improvement. So
that's awesome.
So yeah, while we'll continue to transport more data using lower energy by efficient silicon improvements and making options more visible to customers, the lowest hanging fruit is reducing energy use to cool the data center and making it even greener.
David, this is amazing. And I really do appreciate all the work you're doing and all the work the team is doing to make our network more efficient and more green. And so to read David's paper, check out the link below. And to learn more about how Juniper is addressing climate change, please visit juniper.net/climate. And while you're on the feed, please take some time to soak up some little industry knowledge and news. Thank you very much.